Morning. Um, Welcome to a day in the life. I sound real groggy because I just woke up. So what I'm gonna do before I even get out of bed, I'm going to. Oh, I already prayed, so I'm going to go through some non-work related things like my social media content and any residual issues that I have to deal with from my personal life from yesterday, and then I'll go into my entire day. Alrighty, so I hope you enjoy. So I woke up a little bit late and I realized that I have to check in before I do anything else. So I'm going to check in and then finish my morning routine. So nobody from my team is in the chat or in the call. So I'm going to find out where is everybody now, because that would mean that they're also late. I don't think they're late. I think they just haven't logged into the call, I think. So I sent a message to them already. I'm just waiting for them to log in. So I'm going to finish my morning routine until that happens. I'll hear when they log in because they'll say good morning or they'll say something. All right. So 2 persons on my team are here now. The others are coming in later on when their shifts begin, which I think there's 3 more persons coming in. That's air fryer going off because I'm already preparing lunch. I'm trying to have a heavy lunch, so I'm trying to have a dinner lunch I'm trying to have a dinner breakfast and then lighter throughout the day. Anyway, so if you don't know what I do, I'm actually a call center manager here in a BPO industry in Montego Bay. And if you don't know what a call center manager is essentially we do customer service. There's different types of call centers that they will incorporate customer service or sales. We don't do sales, we do customer service. We work for another company who has solicited the services from our company, and they provide that company with employment, with persons, bodies to do the job. And my task is to ensure that the numbers that the client wants are the numbers that are being delivered from the entire line of business. So I'm in charge of the team leaders. Those are the persons who have teams. So every team leader has about 15 to 18 persons on their team, and each person on their team is supposed to take calls throughout the day or emails throughout the day or chats throughout the day to ensure that they get clear the volume of the persons that are calling into the client's company to order stuff or have customer related issues. And we ensure that they keep their quality of work good, they handle the calls in a timely manner, and their satisfaction for the customer is also impeccable. So we do coaching and management on that aspect, and I help to manage the team leaders to help to coach and manage their team so that this can happen. So it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot sometimes. It's more of people management. I have more struggle with managing people's perception and what people essentially want and how you want them to do their jobs versus how they think they should do their jobs. And sometimes it gets difficult because your expectation of person's behavior and their work ethic is not what it's supposed to be. So you have to coach difficulty. So you have to coach on that difficulty sometimes, and it can make you feel a little uncomfortable telling a grown woman or man that you're not doing your job. So, all right. So this is pretty much it for what I'm going to do. I have some emails I need to answer. We can speed through those. I'm going to actually set my to-do list for the day, what I need to get done, and I do that by going on my calendar, clearing out my calendar for what I don't need to meet today, what meetings I need to prepare for, and also go through my emails to see what what task I've gotten from my managers or other departments that my department needs to do. And I will go through and make my to-do list that way. Of course, if you don't know yet, I use Notion to do all of this. So I actually pull up Notion on one other screen over here, and then I essentially just create a list of everything that I need to do for the day on Notion, and it will just I'll just go through and check them off as I need to check them off. So let's go through that. You're going to be my day in my life video.
A day in the life when you speak to one of your most beautiful friends in the world.
Of course. So where are you guys going? I thought so. When I see you dress up, I figured that you guys are going to be doing something today.
Yeah, he said put on some clothes, so I put on some clothes.
Okay.
The suspense of it, but okay.
It's fun. Enjoy it.
I you know, when you're not used to something, so like, you try to enjoy it, but you're like, oh, this feels so weird, but so good at the same time, like, yeah.
Got it.
So me, it's like, was I morning at 6 o'clock, or a little after 6 when the taxi called me to say he was coming to pick me up. I said, how my phone alarm, like, why is it 6:20 and then the taxi man phone call?
So another part of my job is that I manage social media for other persons and create content and ideas around them. So I'm currently in a meeting with my business partner and we are talking about a new account that we're going to start managing. So I'm creating the audit for them to do that. So I'm taking my lunchtime or a part of my lunchtime to complete the audit. I have 23 minutes to complete it and another 37 minutes to eat. I've already prepared my lunch. I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the content, the thing. I can show you what it looks like without information from the person, but so you can see what the content essentially looks like. So this is what the content look like. It's just like a 15-page document of what we saw on the page, how we want to improve it, ideas that we think might work, any opportunities that might have, and the overall plan and conclusion. It's just essentially showing this client the potential of what their page could look like or possibly look like. This is bare bones because this one is not paid for. When they're paying for it, we will give them content strategies, definitive content strategies, and we'll give them definitive ideas as to how they can improve it on their own without us. And that's why we pay for that, because then if we're not managing the page and they're going to do it on their own, then we will charge them for giving them the ideas. But since we're managing it on our own and we already have the ideas in our heads, we just need to let them know what we're really about, what we're really planning to do. So for lunch, I'm actually eating salmon with some cream cheese or Alfredo sauce with some basmati rice and vegetable. This was dinner from last night, so I'm eating it for lunch today. The best thing that happened to my life is an air fryer. Okay, so I've had lunch and I'm going to just essentially continue working. Today I was looking at a message. I need to finish drinking this entire bottle of water by 5 so that when I go to bed at 9-10 o'clock, I'll be able to drink another one or drink at least as much as I can. I'm going to also finish editing some TikTok videos I have and post them. I haven't posted anything as yet. Also need to send off some information to my business partner. I need to create her content schedule for this year for YouTube, structure it out properly for her. I need to deliver a book, find somebody to come and pick up a book for my mom. My mom wanted to have a journal for her prayers this year and I got it from Fontana in Jamaica, so I'm going to send that to her. And all right, so I'm done working and I'm just spending some time with the girls. Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
So right, so now after 5:22. So I usually spend about 2 hours just doing whatever I want to do. Read, unwind, meditate, that kind of stuff. So I'm taking 20 minutes out of that time to spend some time with my favorite persons. And then I am going to start prepping for dinner. So I'm ready to make my bed and I realize my comforter is still on the line. Laundry day was yesterday and it wasn't taken up. So I'm gonna take a look. So it looks like white. You know I like me some white sheets. So I'm just going to take a shower now and come back and just essentially relax for my mindful evening. I have a book that I'm reading. I actually have a couple of books that I have planned to read in the first quarter of the year. I can put a list down of those books that I have from Kindle that I'm going to be reading for sure here so you can see. And then as the year goes by, I will choose others. But my aim is to read 100 books this year. I only got to like 21 this year. I really and truly wasn't focusing a lot on reading, which is something that I really should do. I do appreciate a good book, but I think my mindset was so healthy that I didn't have to read. Because reading for me is like an escape. If I'm under stress or under pressure, when I forget something, I tend to read. But what I realized is that for last year, 2023, I was okay. I was good. I didn't need that extra escape at all. I was really good in ensuring that my mental health was good. So I'm going to take a shower and come back, and then we can talk more about our book, or by then we can start cooking. It is now 5:52, so I still have another 2 hours of mindfulness. So if I don't read, I go on YouTube and I watch copious amounts of videos about tiny home living. I really want to have a tiny home. It's one of those plans and goals that I have not put anything into action as yet. And it's surely out of fear why I haven't done it. But I'm watching some tiny home videos for about an hour or half an hour, and then I jump into my reading.
So this is dinner. I have some salmon and potato and a little bit of rice. So a cup of rice and so forth. I'm going to have this dinner right now in my room because I feel like eating on my bed. I'm going to brush my teeth, do my face routine, and continue reading. I'm still reading Fine Print. If you haven't read Fine Prints yet, this is your cue too. If you're into romance, billionaire type romance stuff, that's definitely the book for you. I can't remember who the author's name is. Lauren Asher, it looked like. Lauren Asher. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me for the day. If you have any questions, go right ahead and leave them in the comment section. And I'm going to try to see if I can do one of these a week. I can't do it every day because it took me all day to do this video. So thanks again for joining. Bye.